sixth grade virtual learners, and this is another lesson of Too Good for Drugs. Now, last week we talked about bonding in relationships. We bonded with each other and we shared common interests and shared what we want in a friend. Now, today, we're going to start today's lesson with a puzzle. So I want everybody to look on page 11 on the section titled Things Aren't Always What They Seem. I want you to, on the first box, circle the shape labeled A or B and circle the shape that you think is larger on number 1. So circle the shape you think is larger on number 1. All right? For number 2, look at the box in the 2 inner circles and circle the letter of the circle you think is larger. All right? Now number 3, where you see lines A and B, circle the line that you think is longer. All right? Now, with all those seem pretty easy, right? They seem like, okay, we know what's bigger and what's longer. But in actuality, on 1 through 3, guess what? All the shapes are all the same. They're all the same size. So I hope you got that back at home, all right? Now, in number 1, the 2 shapes are the same size. They just look different because shape B is offset to the right. Now, the inner circles in number 2 are the same size. The different sizes of the outer circles create an illusion that the inner circles are different. Now, the positioning of arrows in number 3 makes the lines appear in different lengths, but they are exactly the same size. Says the title, Things Are Not Always What They Seem, are they? Now, today we're going to talk about a drug you might be pressured to use. Like the puzzle we just did, the drug is not what it seems. Even though it's legal for the use for the people over 21 years old, using this drug can lead to many negative consequences that can interfere with the person's ability to reach their goals. And the drug I'm talking about is alcohol. Now, there are 3 types of alcoholic beverage we're going to talk about today: beer, wine, and liquor. Now that you have your brains working, I have a riddle for you, all right? Now, one evening, 3 friends over the age of 21 met at a restaurant. And why is it irrelevant that they are 21 years old? Because 21 is the legal drinking age in the United States. Now, the 3 friends sit down and the waiter asks what they would like to drink. Herman orders a 12-ounce bottle of beer. Robert orders a 5-ounce glass of wine. Now, Oscar orders a mixed drink made with 1.5 ounces of liquor. Now, here's the riddle. Which friend ordered the drink with the most alcohol? Is it Herman with the 12 ounces of beer? Robert with the 5 ounces of wine? Or is it Oscar with 1.5 ounces of liquor? And the answer may surprise you. And all 3 drinks contain the same amount of alcohol per serving. They all pack the same punch. Now, 1 12-ounce beer has the same amount of alcohol as 1 5-ounce glass of wine and 1.5-ounce shot of liquor. Remember, the amount of alcohol consumed is what affects the body, not the type of alcoholic drink. Now, we know that beer, wine, and liquor contain alcohol. And we also know that underage drinking affects the healthy development of the brain. So I want everybody to look on page 11 where it says alcohol effects on the brain functions. So we're going to read each section of the brain and see which section of the brain alcohol affects the most. Now, we have the prefrontal cortex. The prefrontal cortex controls executive functions including judgment, social control, decision-making, emotions, and senses. And alcohol use can impair the ability to think clearly and lower inhibitions. Next, we have the hypothalamus. The hypothalamus controls the heart rate, and alcohol can slow down the heart rate. Next, we have the hippocampus. The hippocampus controls memory. Alcohol use can cause memory loss and blackouts. And alcohol use can impact the ability to learn. Next, we have the medulla oblongata. Medulla controls breathing and maintains body temperature. Alcohol use depresses respiratory functions. And binge drinking can shut down the medulla and lead to a coma. And finally, we have the cerebellum. Now, the cerebellum coordinates movement, and alcohol use can slow down reflexes and cause loss of balance. Now, I want you to turn to page 12 in the section titled Persuasive Advertising. And these are strategies advertisers use to persuade you to buy their products, right? So let's look at them. We have popularity. The use of the product or brand will make you popular. Next, romance. The product or brand will bring you love or make you more appealing. Then we have fun and relaxation. You will have lots of fun by using this product or brand. Then we have the good life. The product will make you successful. Next we have health. The product will make you healthy. Images of healthy looking people, athletic people, associate the product with healthy living even if the product is bad for your health. Next we have independence. Rugged, rebellious images associate a product with independence. Then we have glamorous, attractive, flashy images associate a product or brand with glamour. Then we have adventure. Images of adventurous, risky activities associate the product with excitement and thrills. Now, these factors are used to sell anything from smoothies to toothpaste. And however, they are also used to sell alcohol. So your ability to break down the messages will make you a wise consumer. Now, I want you to look at the bottom of page 12 where it says the truth about alcohol. You're going to create a prevention message that advertises the truth about alcohol. And keep the 9 peer pressure strategies in mind when you think of your image or slogan. So all you're going to do is make a prevention message about the truth about alcohol and what it can do to the brain and a teenage body. All right? Now, alcohol abuse can permanently damage a young person's brain. It can be a roadblock that can keep you from doing what you want to do in life and keep you from reaching your goals. All right? So next week, we will talk about what influences some teens to use nicotine products.